There was some drama on the farm yesterday. It was the late afternoon. I was out here checking on the goats. Actually, it was earlier in the day than I'd normally be out here to see if our goats were ready to be put back into their fenced-in enclosure. So it was pure luck and coincidence that out of the corner of my eye, I saw a coyote trotting off with little Boone in its mouth. Maybe that coyote hadn't seen me yet. It was completely unconcerned with my presence. It was probably thinking, winner, winner, baby goat dinner. I yelled and ran after it. It got maybe 200 feet and stopped. I thought the coyote was going to eat little Boone right here in front of me. But it was probably just trying to get a better grip on the little buckling. As I got closer, it ran off into the woods. My hopes were not high as I got here to the little buck. He was crying and breathing, and his eyes were moving, but his body was still and laying in an unnatural position. I didn't see any blood, well, much blood, or any obvious wounds. And I was reluctant to roll the little guy over to see what else I might find, just in case those were going to be his last moments. For several minutes, he didn't move. I did roll him over. Boone tried to stand on his own, but couldn't at that point. I then carried little Boone back up to the goat shelter inside the enclosed fence. I laid him in a stall, and I went to get a bucket of fresh water to put near him. By the time I got back with that bucket, little Boone was standing on his own. You okay? Boone, let's get some of this stuff off of you. Stuff all over you. You're okay. Yes, you're okay. Little Boone. I'm happy to say little Boone isn't too much worse for the wear right now. He's our youngest goat and has pretty much always been kind of weak and sickly. Yeah, weak and sickly. Our desire is to grow a naturally strong herd. So this guy was never going to be one that we were going to breed. Put you down. Honestly, something like this happening to that goat in particular wasn't a big surprise. On a day-to-day basis, little Boone struggles to keep up with the rest of the herd. As a consequence, he doesn't really get enough milk from his mom. Actually, he had had a pretty good day yesterday. His belly was nice and full, and he wasn't off by himself. Our plan had been to let him get stronger if he could, and then castrate him and keep him as a wether. Hopefully that can still happen. Yeah, you tell him. You tell him. Our plan over the next few days is to keep the goats, the boys and the girls, inside their fenced-in enclosures. The pasture grass is starting to get tall again, I'm going to brush hog it. Wendy suggested that shorter grass might be better. It might help the goats see predators coming a little sooner. It's been a few days. And I brush hogged most of the pasture on our property. There's still a little bit to go here in the west field. Lucky little Boone here is doing just fine. He may not think he's so lucky when he finds out we are going to castrate him. Of course, we're not going to show that on camera. We'll be using the banding technique, and Wendy doesn't even want me to discuss that on camera. But if you have any questions, leave a comment. You're okay. Yes, you're okay. We're lucky to have you. Thanks for watching. Remember, your dreams are closer than the moon. Thanks for taking this trip around the moon with us.